So I've talked in a previous video about trying a plant-based diet. I hesitate to use the word vegan because it just, well, 3 months ago that would have sounded weird to me. So let's just talk about me trying a plant-based diet. So in the last few weeks I've been trying a plant-based diet and it's great and I love it. And a lot of the stuff you can get from ordinary local supermarkets. Let me move the box out of the way. So all the things like sultanas, dried fruit, poppy seeds, sunflower seeds, a wide range of nuts of all shapes and sizes, almonds, cashews, pecans, Brazil nuts, walnuts, and then chia seed, which I'll talk about in a separate video, which is brilliant stuff. But a lot of still nuts and seeds and other things are not really readily available from supermarkets. So last week I placed an order with these guys, which is buywholefoodsonline.com, and I'll put a link at some point to it. I did some price comparisons online and the prices look pretty good, but aside from, I wouldn't buy red lentils online because they're cheaper in Lidl, and chia seeds, which are not in this box but I'll talk about separately, the best place to get chia from is Aldi. Lidl don't sell them. So this is the stuff I ordered from buywholefoodsonline.com. I ordered them Monday evening and they arrived Wednesday morning, so on the evidence of that one order, super service. So let's get rid of the paper. I did some digging around online to try and find good source of protein, vitamins, minerals to try and replicate the things I was getting out of my previous meat diet, although the more I read about it, the more I think I probably wasn't getting all the vitamins, minerals, protein and everything else that I needed, or if I was, it was completely accidental. And this was the bunch of stuff that I came up with. The total for it all was about 100 quid or so, but there's enough in here to see me through the next few months. So the first thing I grabbed was a kilo of Chinese shiitake, and I'm not even sure that's pronounced because I've never heard it spoken, just written shiitake mushrooms. That was 50 quid on its own, but it's a kilo dried, so I reckon using probably 10 gram portions in some of the things I'm going to make with it, that'll work out really economical. So that's them. A lot of the other stuff is things that I've bought for its protein ingredients and for other good things in it. So beetroot powder, apparently in a teaspoon of beetroot powder there's the same goodness ingredients, vitamins, minerals as there is in a whole beet, so that should see me for a while. Black sesame seeds, again you see sesame seeds sometimes in the supermarkets but not consistently. I guess all this is going to change within the course of the next few months, even as more and more people start to try this. Cool, what's that? I'll come to that in a minute. I don't know what that is. Roasted and salted edamame beans, didn't even know what they were. Apparently they're immature soya beans. Now this, I have no idea why I bought it and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but one of the other things I'm going to do with these videos is do some recipes and show you how to make some stuff with these. So at some point I'll find out why I bought raw buckwheat, but for the moment I'm completely baffled. We've then got a kilo of quinoa, again really high protein, lots of good stuff in that. Blue poppy seeds. Poppies have got some incredible amount of stuff which I'll talk about at a later date. Black beans, black turtle beans. Organic hemp seeds. Apparently it says online don't eat too many of them, otherwise they could have a weird effect on you. I can't imagine that that's really true, but pea protein powder. Now, because I go to the gym a lot, so I probably need to eat more protein than even I would get out of all these protein-rich foods. So I decided just to try a protein powder, but again, it's a plant-based protein powder, so there's no whey in it. Organic soya beans, again, they were pretty much a staple of a plant-based diet. And then this thing I've kept to the last because I've no idea what it is, he says, oh, I do know, yeah, this is blackstrap molasses, which apparently is a byproduct of sugarcane refining, but actually contains, whereas sugar contains absolutely nothing apparently that's any good for you, all the good stuff in sugarcane refining ends up in this blackstrap molasses. So my plan is I'm going to use this as a sweetener with breakfast and that sort of thing, but again I'll talk about this in a bit more detail. So there's the box to one side. That's sort of all of it. These things here, some stuff in the cupboard, some wheatgrass that I already had in. So that's the basics of the larder I'm using. I'm also buying tin chickpeas, again Lidl or Aldi, 30p a can. You can pay a lot more from that if you're not selective about where you buy them from. Tin tomatoes go in pretty much anything. Again, Lidl, Aldi, you just can't beat them on price, and the quality of the stuff's great. Leave it there for now, but all these things I'm going to use in recipes at some point, and hopefully they'll work out. I've used some of them already, but the things that have just come in that I've just shown you, I've yet to experiment with. So that's it for now.